tells the story of a man who was sent on an expedition through a blood ocean to help find resources to help where he lives survive. And I'm not really a big gamer. I talked about this when I said Return to Silent. When I talked about Return to Silent Hill, I was not really a big gamer. I haven't played any of those games, and Sixth Sense this, so I'm not really a big gamer. I knew going into it that it was 2 hours long. It was horror sci-fi, and it was based off a video game, which none of that really is my thing. So this movie really was not for me. That being said, though, I think this movie is fine. I think it's okay. It's just not for me. Going right into the pros for this movie, I do think that the formula that we do follow does a good job with what they're given. I think their acting performance is solid. There's also small things I liked about this movie. I think the way that there's one effect when you look at his arm that that looked really good. I also think that Submarine, I mean, it's fine. And I think the blood tunnel, honestly, solid sequence there. Going into my mixed, and that is going to be the paranormal elements of like the talking. Part of me is lost a little bit on this because I did have a lot of anxiety for like an hour, a little over an hour sitting in this movie. So I got it, but I'm like, don't entirely love this the entire time. And yeah, I just don't entirely love that the entire time, but it just didn't fully work for me. But that's just me, and I did get some confusion there, but I think I kind of understand what they're going for here. Going into my negatives, and that is going to be the camera. And now this is a very personal negative. Every time you had to do that camera thing, after a while, it just got annoying. Pretty much, because you had that camera sound, and like, it just got annoying here after a while. So, again, that's kind of like a small thing, but yeah, that's just kind of annoying. And honestly, the ending runs for longer than it should. After you get up from the blood tunnel, that sequence, I feel like, I do think it looks okay, but it's just goes on for too long. I feel like you could have cut it down to get that final shot because I feel like it runs for a little too long. And if I'm being honest, there was a shot or two that made me feel like I was in a video game. Not like Silent Hill, Return to Silent Hill, which made you feel like I was watching a real life video game, but just little shots, not like a lot, but certain things. Going into spoilers here. Simon being as like a punishment for him with the tree. I think the way we do follow that character and what he tries to do, I think I don't fully grasp that character and what he fully did. I don't think they're claiming he's a murderer. I can't fully follow this movie. But my interpretation of what they're saying is what they're trying to find hope. And when you do find what ended up happening, which is, I guess, what he saved, which is the truth of what happened to MS-8, I want to say. And the creature design, too, it's fine. I think it was interesting. I do enjoy a little bit of creature design. I had a good time with the Piranha franchise. I'm like, that kind of looks like a piranha. For like Piranha franchise for a bit, even though it probably doesn't look like it, but it reminded me of that. So that's not too bad. And what he decides to do, because he has the choice to kind of save people or not save people, which refers to, I guess, what he did previously to destroy something, or what he said he didn't do versus what he did before. Because they do go back and say, like, he said he wasn't responsible, he tried to stop it, but someone says that, like, in a paranormal kind of way, he says, like, but you did worse. Like, you have more blood on your hands than this situation. So, I mean, I guess they're trying to say about humanity what they did. They can't say they can't spare more people, so they're in a distress situation. They're trying to get this to save people. They're trying to save resources. So, I feel like this is very confusing, but, I mean, overall, this is a fine movie. If you like horror sci-fi, maybe check it out, but I'm not a real sci-fi girly, so to me, it's fine if I can get rest of the comments, but I mean, this movie's fine. Comment down below if you saw Iron Lung and what you think of it. Comment down below, and I will see you guys next month because we have a whole array of movies to talk about. I will see you guys there.